Shalom, shalom, Israel, coming back at you with another lesson. Lord willing, this is edifying. First off, giving all praises, all honor, all glories to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, and all the teachers out there pushing this word in truth with truth and sincerity. May you be of the elect. Shalom to all the Akim and Akwath out there listening and learning. You Israelites, so-called Negroes, Hispanic, Native, and Seminole Indians, who are the true children of Israel, as well as you speckled bird, Israelite foreigners, the Israelites that look like, act like, and take on the customs of all these heathen nations. So to you I say shalom, and may you be of the elect. This lesson is brought to you by the Spirit and the power of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh being the true name of our Father, the God of the Bible, the God of the Israelites, by Hashem meaning in the name, and Yahweh Shai being the only begotten Son of Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls by the name of JC 441, call Halayim Yahweh Shai. Yeah, man, it's about to be a famine eventually, you know, and I just keep thinking about the amount of people that probably never thought about practicing fasting, or maybe even never really heard of fasting, know any benefits of fasting. You know, these people have never missed a meal, since they had money in their pocket. You know, a lot of times these people can go a few hours, without eating. I had a situation like that, but it was for a blood situation. It was a blood problem, what they call hypoglycemia. Hypoglycemia, where my blood sugar would be low, so I would have to eat every few hours for my blood sugar problem. And lo and behold, through the power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, I beat that by actually fasting. It corrected my system. But point being, again, I'm thinking on a mass level, what's getting ready to come through, and yeah, a lot of people don't really practice fasting, man. They don't practice that, or they do what they call intermittent fasting, which is not really a fasting. It's like you're taking a break from your fast. You know, a real fast is you're not eating at all. You have water, if you even have water. Because you could do it without water. I don't recommend it. You should have water at all times. But if you're doing it, I mean, there's times you could do it without water, but you really should have water. But nonetheless, a lot of people don't fast, and eventually, yeah, these storehouses are gonna become empty, man. And they're gonna panic, and they're gonna overbuy, they're gonna overpurchase, shit, even to the point where they start just not even buying anything. They're just going in there just stealing it, right? They're gonna buy all this processed shit. All the good stuff is still gonna be sitting there. All the smart ones will eat it. At least they get the pulse right away. You'll be able to have it for a few days. Not really. Well, not pulse anyway. But all the good stuff you would want to go for is what I'm going. Like such as beans, rice, things that will last you. Even some oats, grains, things like that. Get you some salt. Definitely grab salt, pink salt, sea salt. I would even probably grab cayenne pepper just for keep your gut clean. See if they have, go into the aisles where they have like you know um, tinctures for dandelion, dandelion root, all that stuff. I'd be going over where all the medicines are, the one a day pills for men, you know the Flintstone pills for children. I'd be getting all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Going to the first aid, you know, and then looking for things, survival. Whole time, these people just gonna nigga going in there for TVs, Nigga broke in there for an Xbox. He running out happy. He content. Whole house, whole neighborhood burning down. Jake concerned about a damn PlayStation. Walking out of Walmart with a PlayStation, happy as could be. Right? But that's what we're looking forward to. But they not looking ahead. All right, yeah, all that shit is gone. You done stole it all. It's all eaten up. Now what? Now you gotta get ready for starvation mode. All the fun and games is over with. All the adrenaline is worn off. The reality is now setting in. It's been about 7 hours since you ate the last thing you had as far as food. You got no more ketchup packets. You got no more fucking uh, uh leftover pizza crust. A fucking cookie you found under the fridge from a year ago. That dusty ass piece of candy you found under the couch. Everything gone. Now what? Famine. A drastic, wide-reaching food shortage. Drastic shortage. A dearth. Let's look into this word drastic. They had to use it a couple times in a row. Drastic. Something that is extreme, severe, or sudden in effect, often involving forceful or radical action. Right? Forceful shortage. A dearth. Severe hunger, starvation, extreme appetite. General scarcity of food, dearth, a want of provisions, destitution, right? During times of famine, typhus fever. Well, get your plagues and all that. Okay? Bloated bellies. Oh, no, they're not starving. They're eating well. See, their bellies, they're full. No, that's bloat. They're not full. These people smoke, man. But yeah, this is what the world has to look forward to, especially here in Babylon, when all hell break loose. This is what Babylon got to look forward to. All right. Name of this lesson: Famine, a horrible way to die for being foolish and prideful. Proverb 10:3. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish, but he casts away the substance of the wicked. So all these people that's going about establishing their own way in life, not taking heed to the prophets, all right? Still eating abominable foods, even though they've been told left and right not to eat it. Still holding hands with their oppressors. Still celebrating these wicked holidays. All right? Still partaking in wickedness, idolatry. Still mocking and scoffing. Still putting it off. Still putting off serving Yahweh Shemel Shai. And these people are going to get caught off in all that shit, man. They're going to get caught up in the famine. These women are going to be boiling their children, man. All right, let's eat your child today, and we'll eat mine tomorrow. That's what people got to look forward to, because they chose to be foolish, man. They chose their own egos, their own pride. All right, serving their own flesh, than to do that which is pleasing unto Yahweh Shemel Shai. So man's going to be eating their own flesh. Women are going to be eating their own children. Little niggy nuggets, man. Right? Little Timmy burgers and Ray fries. Right? But those that serving Yahweh Shema Shai, right? They're gonna be in a much better case. But those that ain't serving the Lord, a pitiful case. Right? Again, Proverbs 10:3, Yahweh Shema Shai will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish. It will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish. Not those that serving him, not those that came back to statutes, laws, the commandments, the obedience of Yahweh Shema Shai. Those that came back to their heritage and being called Israelites into their seemly tribe. Those that's trying to rehearse the righteous acts. He ain't talking. He ain't talking about them. He's not gonna break bad on them. Those that's not serving the Lord are gonna be done away with, man. But he casteth away the substance of the wicked. Yeah, go ahead, store up all what you got. All that shit y'all done stole. Cause you know starvation coming. Your TV box told you from the news channels, starvation is on the way. Warehouses only got a certain amount of food, or your local storehouses, your local stores, grocery stores only got a certain amount of food. Jake's still going there for TVs and fucking Xbox, shoes, goddamn cereal boxes. Jake's simple, man. I'm going in there. I'm looking for the stuff that's gonna last me a little minute, and then I'm gonna sit my ass down and be patient, and I'm gonna be grateful and remember all the fasting that Yahweh Shema Shai has allowed me to do, because he told me man can't live by bread alone, but by every word of the scriptures, man. You gotta be rooted in Yahweh Shema Shai. You gotta be doing. You want to be kept well, you got to be found so doing, man. Right? So these people going to be storing up their little treasures and shit like that. That's cool. It ain't going to be stored up for themselves. It's going to be for somebody else. Isaiah 65:13-14. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what this is, man. It's those that's going to, look, them that serve the Lord and them that serve him not. Point blank period. Isaiah 65:13-14. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Behold, my servants, those that's out on the highways and hedges bidding them to the wedding, those that's out there telling y'all in the mornings, late in the day, even in the nightfall, stop doing these things that the Lord hate. Right? Them that's out there lifting up their voice like a trumpet, letting our people know their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sin. But no, you don't want to listen. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power Yahweh Shema Shai. Behold, my servants, those who y'all mocking and scoffing and not listening to, those that came back to the statute, laws, the commandments, the obedience of Yahweh Shema Shai, them, right, my servants, shall eat. But ye, you pookies and ray-rays and you niggas out there, you adulterous bitches that don't want to repent, all you niggas in the world that don't want to repent, mockers and scoffers, you fucking heathen, definitely you heathen, y'all already smoke through. Right? But really, Jake, extra through. Why? Because the scriptures was for us. Statute, laws, commandments was for us. And you niggas chose, no, I'm gonna follow the ways of Esau. Yeah, you do that. You be your father. You be like your father, the devil. You do that. Because now you gonna be snared up right along with him. Smoke. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, Yahweh Shema Shai. Behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. You know how hard it is to talk when you thirsty? Right? What they call cotton mouth? Dry mouth. Mouth dry as hell, parched. Try to swallow, you ain't got shit to swallow. Trying to formulate a little bit of saliva from your body. Nothing. You know how hard it is to talk? Now imagine all you got is wind coming in through your throat. Because all you could do is breathe. You ain't got nothing to eat. You got nothing to drink. You just breathing. Now your throat getting dry. Stomach getting dry. Your lungs dry. Your body drying out. Alright? My servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Yea, the Lord dealing call Halayallah Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai Kwam Yasharallah. You know? Jake gonna be singing in happiness, man. Meanwhile, you motherfuckers gonna be singing a whole different song. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. Laying there, just every breath is like, is it the nerves kicking in? And they damn near half dead. They just nerves. You know the death rattle. For anybody know what that is. No, you're just slowly dying. You're slowly dying a painful death. My servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit, because you chose the fruit of your own way. You chose not to serve Yahweh Shemel Shai. You chose temporary over forever. You chose foolishness over discipline. You chose Esau over Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Prepare for famine. Lord willing, this is edifying, giving all praises, all honor, all glories to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rcha Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, all the teachers out there pushing His word in truth, with truth and sincerity. May you be of the elect. Stay prayed up, repent, Abba Kwam Yasharallah, Shalom.